Hey everyone, today I want to talk about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. Although not the movie itself, I want to talk about all the books and things associated with it. Now, for some reason, I've always been fascinated with collecting Power Ranger books. I got a lot of Power Ranger books. I've got nearly every Power Ranger book published in the U.S. And, yeah, so I just wanted to go over specifically the stuff that I have for a lot of stuff. The stuff for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Now, this one is really fascinating. I considered doing a whole video just on this, but I'll do it here. Maybe in the future I'll go more in-depth. So anyway, this is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie scrapbook, a behind-the-scenes look. It's full of a bunch of really cool behind-the-scenes information and some really cool pictures. In the front here, let's see, we got the Rangers. Yeah. Now, interestingly, I think Kimberly's the only one who's not in her ninja outfit. She's just in her normal civilian clothes from the movie. There she is. And then Bulk and Skull get their own page, and Even Ooze gets a page. And we get some looks at the command center. Now, when I was a kid, I really liked the design of the movie command center. It was so cool. Let's see, then we got some behind-the-scenes pictures of Rita and Zed's palace, Ivan Ooze, you got Goldar and Mordant, the little pig guy from the movie there. Let's see, Dulcia's whatever on Fados. Oh, palace, I guess that's a palace, the ruins. Let's see. Some of the wirework effects there. Pyrotechnics, the green screen shot from the beginning. Some more behind-the-scenes shots there. Man, oh yeah, and this thing. This dinosaur skeleton that attacks them, that was really cool. That was one of my favorite parts when I was a kid. And then we get this funny shot of Bulk covered with ooze. Some green screen stuff with the tank. Oh, and then there's the fireworks at the end. So, yeah, this book had a lot of really cool stuff in it for the movie. I remember when I first found that, it just blew my mind. I didn't know there were that kind of books about Power Rangers. Actually, there still aren't. We don't have too many behind-the-scenes looks at Power Rangers. Now, the biggest one is probably, here we go, the Ultimate Visual History book. Now, there is a little section on the movie, but it's just one chapter. It is one of the longer chapters, though, so that's nice. Let's see. There. And we got behind-the-scenes shots, big promo images, some behind-the-scenes concept art. That was really cool. That picture of Mordant. Oh, there's a little thing on his shorts. It says, Fados Phys-Ed. Huh. So I guess he was supposed to have been in school or something? Then it got concept designs for Ivan Ooze there. And I think Jackie Marchand, or Marchand, whatever, however you pronounce her name, she put up on Twitter some, like, other concept art for the movie. Or maybe I'm thinking of Turbo. One of those. Or maybe both, I don't know. Oh, and this is neat. Little bits of the storyboard down here showing the Zord fighting Ivan Ooze. That was a cool little thing in this book. And then that's it. I'd really love to have more behind-the-scenes books about Power Rangers, because the behind-the-scenes is so fascinating. The visual history book, it's really cool. The only problem is the uncomfortable parts it just skips over. Like if an actor left because of a behind-the-scenes bad reason, it skips over it. Yeah. But anyway, now this is an interesting book. This book right here, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie photo storybook. I don't know if you can read that on the spine there, just barely make it out. This was from the UK, so I don't know if this was sold over here. I know for Samurai and Megaforce onward, some books from the UK would make it over here in like discount stores or Barnes & Nobles. So let's take a look inside this one. Now this book, I remember there was like a few bits that were different. Like this was copied straight from the script, I think. So there's a few lines that aren't from the movie, and there's a few things I cannot remember what it was. It's been forever since I looked at this. Anyway, we've got some really cool pictures from the movie. I like how they're like cut out and just put in wherever they fit, kind of like a scrapbook. And I love that picture of Bulk and Skull with the ooze. Let's see. Oh, the pictures are all jumbled up. Here we got Bulk and Skull from the beginning of the movie. Yeah, parachuting out of the thing while Ivan Ooze is already alive and brainwashed the parents. Oh, one of those gargoyle monster things. Those are cool. Let's see. I think it was at the end, whatever the weird thing in this was. I don't remember now what the weird thing about this was. But anyway, yeah, just a standard storybook, basically. And now, over here in the US, there were a couple of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie storybooks. There was 2. Yeah. One came after the other. I think this one came first. The movie storybook. That's all it says. The other one is Adventure on Fados. So let's take a look inside this one. Let's see. Again, it's just standard storybook with pictures, or fairly decent quality pictures, I guess. Not the greatest thing in the world. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, nice picture of Alpha there from the movie, and Zordon in the tube there. Let's see. And let's see. Oh, this was a weird thing. Remember that from the movie? No, because it's not from the it's not from the movie. That's from the series. Yeah, so like I've always heard jokes about how bad the Megazord looks in CGI, and apparently whoever put the book together thought so too. Oh, and then there it is again. Oh, with the sword, which it does have in the movie, but it gets knocked away. And there's the fireworks. So yeah, that pretty much is the whole movie. So what's Adventure on Fados about? Let's see. Oh, okay, so it starts off, they're already on Fados, so I guess so much stuff happened on Fados that they just gave it its own book. Oh, but then it still cuts back to Earth. Let's see, on Fados. A bunch of these images from the book were also on the trading cards. So must be these were like publicity shots or something that were just free to use or something. I don't know. Anyway then, there. Let's see. Now it was time to go home, where their greatest challenge was yet to come. Okay, so I guess this is the midquel to the first book. Really weird for storybooks. Let's see, what else do I got here? Oh, here's an interesting thing. TV Guide. Yeah, TV Guide back in the day had a thing all about the Power Rangers movie. Now, I had this when I was a kid, but it fell apart. Luckily, I was able to find this on eBay. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There. Oh, and we got this cool promo shot of the Rangers there. The pages are really flimsy here. And we got like a bunch of interview bits and things, and see some stuff there. Oh, we got this little shot of Kimberly inside that dinosaur skeleton. And then a bunch of stuff I don't even know what it is. The rest of this is all pretty much garbage, basically. Let's see, and then I got this, let's see, Puzzles and Mazes activity book here with the, again, not the movie Megazord, although it is the Megazord that the one in the movie was based off of. Let's see, oh, I remember this now. The Tangas, since they're not colored in, they look like fluffy chickens. Let me find a good picture of the Tangas to show you, because they're pretty funny looking. Oh, I can't find one. I guess it's only... Oh, there they are. Fluffy chicken Tangas. Oh, and Ivan Ooze was really weird looking in this. Look at all the detail they put into him. It makes me wonder, did they know that image was going to be used in a coloring book? Because it seems like for a coloring book, you wouldn't want a lot of little details. You'd want like just a really basic picture. Like they drew all the lines on the armor, which like that's nice, but for a coloring book, wouldn't you want it to be a little simpler? Oh, and also there's the Megazord, not the one from the movie again. I guess they just didn't like the one in the movie, or maybe they didn't know what it was going to look like. Oh yeah, Mordant is in here. Let's see. It doesn't... I think there was a coloring book where it mentions Mordant was Goldar's cousin or something, and explains, yeah, where he came from. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, and then next up I got a bunch of magazines. Let's take a look at this one first. Cracked Monster Party, the Power Rangers meet Ivan Oozy. And Ivan Ooze is shooting up the Rangers. And Tommy has underwear on for some reason over his outfit. And I taped this shut, so must be I didn't care to read it again, whatever it was. I don't really want to open it now. What the hell, I will. Let's see. On the back, we have a dumb comic that has nothing to do with Power Rangers, so let's open it up, and okay. There's a really weird-looking Ivan Ooze there. Kind of looks like Hacker from Cyber Chase. Oh, and a bunch of Ranger helmets down there. Huh, Ivan Oozy was the original Lord Draken. What do you know? Oh, and we got the Thunder Zord straight out of a coloring book. Oh. Now I remember. Cracked had a bunch of bizarre jokes that didn't make any sense. It was trying to be like Mad, but it just didn't have the logic that Mad did. There's Zordon licking his lips for some reason. Whoa, this is flimsy. Oh, what's the title they gave this? Mighty Moronic Power Rangers. Oh, that's real creative. So yeah, it basically follows the... Oh, one of the Tangas has a Tweety Bird head for no reason. What is that about? Let's see, no jokes about Dulcia being all in a skimpy outfit. That seems... Oh wait, no, yeah, there is. Of course there is. It's an easy joke to make. Let's see. Movie merchandising. Oh, and that's it. Yeah. And there. Taped back up, and I'll probably never look at it again. Unless I do another video on it. Okay, now this is a weird thing. What this is a German movie program for the movie. Also taped shut for some reason. Really flimsy. Let's see. New film program, and and there's Tommy and a bunch of technical information down there about it. This is really flimsy. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember in the... Oh yeah, Jason Narvi's last name is misspelled in the cast list for some reason. That's weird. Anyway, then there's a description in German, which folds right down the middle. This wasn't really formatted very well, was it? And a bunch of publicity images in black and white. So yeah, there's the German Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie program. That was a odd thing. I found that on eBay a while ago. I can't remember if it was from Media Mops or something. Let's see, and then, which one is this? I think this is the French movie magazine? Yeah, the French magazine. The French Power Rangers Mighty Morphin magazine had really bizarre covers. I really wish I could find more, because they were really strange. Anyway, we got this really cool poster in the front there. That's really cool. Cool montage of characters, and let's see, character bios, pictures. Let's see, Oh, basically it's just a bunch of publicity images from the movie. Nothing too amazing. It's just kind of cool to have this, like, French magazine all about the movie. Oh, and in the back there's a commercial for Judge Dredd. That makes sense. And advertisement for more of the magazines. Let's put that back. But the most interesting thing about this is the sparkly cover. Really fancy looking. Oh yeah, there were also comic book adaptations of the movie. I should get those. But first let me... Oh, this was a weird thing. The Italian movie magazine. And it's got like a really hard cover. Oh, and on the back there's a sticker album for the movie from Merlin there. Let's see. Oh, and Oh, I forgot about this. The Italian movie magazine is just like the Marvel photo comic, just blown up bigger. Oh, and there's a big 2-page spread there. Let's see. No commercials. Except in the back there's a commercial for Elementalers. Some manga, I don't know, I never heard of it. Let's put that back in there, and then here's a US movie magazine. Let's see, poster, introduction, win a Power Rangers chair. Yeah, win a chair with a Blue Ranger helmet on the back of it. Let's see, oh, and then we got a reprint comic, Dracular, who I think he was in one of the Hamilton or Marvel comics, I don't remember. I think he might have been in the Boom archive books, too. Oh yeah, this is a weird thing I forgot about. The American Power Rangers magazine would often go off into weird things that had nothing to do with Power Rangers. So here's a News Bites from the Command Center. Summer Fun Facts. Anyone whose parents drive a piece of junk, listen up. Things could be worse. You haven't seen a real clunker until you visited the world-famous Ugly Truck Contest in Pelican Falls, Minnesota. Here's a cool scoop. July is National Ice Cream Month. Did you know that last year the average American kid ate almost 24 quarts of ice cream? Alright. What does any of this have to do with Power Rangers? Now that you've checked out your feet, look... What? August is Foot Health Month. Okay. Maybe it's a good time for Eye Guy to ask a doctor why he only has 3 toes. He's a monster. What's it? And they're not even toes, they're eyes. Okay, this is weird. Anyway, oh, commercial for Power Rangers the movie Jello. Yeah. Movie Jello. Sneak it into the theater. Oh, and then a Laffy Taffy commercial. Thing with some kids going to the movie. Commercial for the cards, mail. Let's see, we get some little blurbs about the movie. Oh, a big poster of the Ninja Rangers there. Commercial for Power Ranger clothes. Yeah, send away for Power Ranger t-shirts and hats. Fan art, the comic book reprint there. Oh, this is something cool. Let's see. Attention Power Heroes, become a karate trooper with the Tao of Karate. Yeah, Richard Rabago from VR Troopers had his own karate instruction tape, just like Jason Frank and Austin St. John did. And Walter Jones had a dance tape, too. Oh, and here's this book. Let's see, this was like a personalized Power Ranger book. You'd send in your name or something and some friends' names, and you'd get a book all about you and the Power Rangers. I got that a while ago. I'll have to do a video on that in the future. Oh, and thing for Marvel Comics. Man, weren't the 90s awesome? Oh wait, is that Ben Reilly Spider-Man? No, they weren't awesome. And then, what's this? Oh, like a really cheesy board game type of thing. You cut these really flimsy paper ranger heads out and play a bad game that has nothing to do with the movie. And then that's it. What's this? Oh, and a VR Trooper board game with Jeb down there in the corner. And on the back, we got a commercial with Wayne Gretzky holding a big shoe. And just in case, we have a little warning in there that tells us that the shoe is not actually bigger than Wayne Gretzky. Well, that's really nice to know. I was really getting worried there for a minute. So anyway, I'm going to pause this, get the comics. Okay, I got the comics. Now, let's see, there were different versions of the comics, and they're all done by Marvel. Here's 3 that I happen to have. Let's just take a look at this random one. The official photo comic adaptation. So yeah, this is the same thing that was in the Italian magazine, pretty much. Oh, except there's commercials in it. Locker Mate. Yeah. What in the... Oh, Peanut Butter Crunch, yeah. Remember Peanut Butter Crunch? No. So basically it's, oh. That's nice. Spider-Man fruit snacks. More movie photo stuff. Let's see, Oh, I wonder if they show the right Megazord or not. Let's see. There's the Zords. Where's the Megazord? Wow, I guess they really didn't like the Megazord here. This is the best shot of it. I didn't think the Megazord looked that bad. Like, yeah, it's not good, but, I mean, for 1995, it's passable enough. So, yeah, let's take a look at this one. Let's see, official comic book adaptation of the film, and we got the Ninja Rangers bursting out of the bottom there. Let's see, commercial for the movie. Oh, the artwork is really nice in here. I forgot about that. I haven't read this in a long time. See, and there's the Ninja Zords. Now let's see what the Megazord looks like in here. Oh, okay, so... Yep, and again, they're just using the show Megazord, not really even the one from the movie. Oh, although they did keep that it has that sword. So that's a cool little thing. Because the fists were closed in the movie, or in the show. Let's see. Oh, and then we get a poster in the back with the Rangers. Oh, remember this show? Crow? About a caveman? Never heard of that. Or maybe I have, and I've just forgotten, because it doesn't look like a particularly memorable show. Anyway, let's see, I got one more comic here. Let's see. Official comic book adaptation of the film, and we got the Armored Rangers bursting out of the bottom. Now this one, let's see, is this the whole thing? Yep, this is the entire one. They put it out in 2 individual volumes and 1 whole volume, and here's the whole volume. It's not really anything too special. The artwork is still really nice. Most of the time, I mean. That face on Tommy. Ugh. Oh, this is a funny panel. Gross. Sorry, yeah. So there's all the Power Rangers movie, like, stuff I have that's not the actual movie itself or the soundtrack CD. I have the soundtrack CDs somewhere, too. I think down there somewhere. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video. See ya.